Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Gunshots. I don't know, it wasn't very far from my trailer. You know, the first one.
Robberies, car theft, violence, crimes in the valley happening more often in certain neighborhoods. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Police track where and what's going on, finding trends that might keep you up at night. What's going on in your backyard?
Well, Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson visited the crime hotspots in the metro and shows us what's really happening.
North Dakota State University. Some call it the heart of this community. Would you be surprised if I told you the North Fargo area around here is one of the hot spots?
Yes, I would, yeah.
Ernest Evanson has lived here, just a few blocks from NDSU, for more than 30 years.
I have a little bit of a hard time accepting that.
It's a neighborhood where police say a lot of bikes and cars are stolen, vandalism happens, and garages are broken into.
We virtually always lock the house when we leave. Our car is generally always locked.
Evanson says if you're not locking up, you're inviting crime.
It isn't that we lock the house because we're fearful. It's just a habit we have gotten into, and we just continue it.
A lot of these were bikes that were locked. A lot of them were.
Sometimes even the best of locks can't stop criminals.
If someone's gonna target bike theft, that's where they're gonna go.
Police are keeping an extra eye out around here and say you should too. If it's violent crime that you're worried about, police say this neighborhood is a pretty big hot spot.
Trouble. That's all I can say. Trouble.
The area around community homes and Countryside Trailer Park has seen an unusually high amount of violence. Gang activity, shootings, stabbings, and fights.
Well, if I could, I'd move. I'd move, but you make a choice when it's a nice neighborhood. Then when it gets bad, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
While the north has taken a lot of heat, it's South Fargo in the newer developments where police say the most burglaries are happening.
We wanted to be able to raise our kids somewhere where we didn't really have to worry about a lot.
Stacy Meester, mom of 3, is walking to the bus stop in her Osgood neighborhood.
I used to live downtown when I was younger. It's fine when you're young and single, but when you've got kids, it gets kind of scary sometimes, and I think it's just harder because there's so much turnover that you don't know your neighbors like you do around here. People are more permanent, so you get to know people and you can look out for each other.
It's the population boom that's making this area a hot spot, and all the construction sites are a popular spot for thieves trying to rip off tools.
We're a big city with big city problems now, and we need to prevent that if we can.
Police say crime is bound to happen in the south, just like the north. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Over in Moorhead, there's a lot of activity in South Fargo near Bellesley Boulevard, according to the heat map, and near the police department on 8th Avenue North. However, Moorhead police say crime isn't limited to a few neighborhoods. Right now, they're concerned about a spike in cars being stolen all over the city.